So hello everyone, it's your boy Devich and this is our 7th episode of our RPG series, and from past 2 videos we are working on our NPC, and in today's video we will continue it. We will work on our NPC caring system, not caring. Like we can, after our NPC will be dead, we can carry its dead body, we can move with it anywhere in our world, and whenever we want we can drop it, and after carrying our speed will be also decreased because of weight, and we can again pick it. So this is going to be very easy and simple video to follow, so let's get begin. Okay, so before starting, let me show you what I have inside my content browser. So there you can see I have this dropping and picking up animation, which I created by my own for this. So please don't judge it. Apart from that, I have this carrying animation, like once our NPC will be dead, how it will be aligned up to our character. So I have this, and yeah, that's it. So now what we have to do, once our this NPC that we created in our previous video will be dead, we want our character to interact with it so that we can do our further stuff. So we can directly do it by casting, but I'm not going to do a cast. So I will create a blueprint interaction system, and through that we can do this. So for that, what I will do, simply go inside your content browser, here right click under blueprints and create a new blueprint interaction. You can name it whatever you want and double click to open it. And here you will already get a pre-made function, so simply just rename it. I will name it as a carry and compile and save it. Now come to our NPC's blueprint. Here simply open it and go inside our class settings. Here add our this recently created blueprint interface, which is BPI carry, and after compiling you will find under our interface we have this carry. So I will simply implement this event, and what I want to print a string. Just for a test we are printing a string. So we want to call this function without casting to our NPC in our third person character's blueprint. We want this function. So for that, what we will do, firstly let me open my third person character's blueprint. Here I want, whenever I will press my C key, right now I'm using C key, later on we will change it with our input action, and once it will press, I want for each loop. For that, simply press F by left clicking, and under this array we want our overlapping object. So search for get overlapping actor, and under class filter select BPNPC, and from our this array element search for does implement interface, and under this interface we will again select our BPI carry, like BPI interaction carry, whatever you named it. And lastly, again from our this array element search for our carry and connect this with our loop body. So what this will do, whenever our character will press C, it will check if it's overlapping with our NPC or not. If it's overlapping, then we will do our this carry function, which is from our NPC, which says print hello. So let's see if it's working or not. But right now if I will press it play, it not work. Why? Because we don't have any interaction, collision or anything through which our character will sense or feel that we are interacting with our NPC. So we have to add it. So for that, simply select our mesh and add a new capsule. Not capsule, you can add any collision. I'm adding sphere collision like this. And now let's give it a try. So here, if I will press C, nothing will happen. But once I will come closer to it and I will press C, there you can see the hello is printed. So it's working. Now what next we have to do? We want to print our this carry only when our player is dead. So we simply have to go here. We will check is dead or not. So we will get our dead boolean here, and we will get a branch, and only whenever this will be true, then only our print string will take place. So now if I will even overlap with him, like I will come closer when I'm pressing C, nothing is happening. But if I will just attack him so that he will be dead, like I'm pressing it again, now he's dead. And now if I'll press C, there you can see hello is printed because now he's dead. Like every time, now what will happen, every time when our NPC will be dead, then only we will be able to do our this function, which is carrying function. So what we will do, before carrying, like before calling our this carrying function, I will bring it here, and I want to play a montage because our player will first play that montage, then only he's going to do this carry thing. So firstly what I will do, from here I will search for play montage, and in its skeletal mesh component I will attach my mesh, and we will simply create the montage for our carrying, like our pickup function, not function, our pickup animation. So create a montage. I will name it like this only, and I will assign it here. So now if we will go, and once our player will be dead, let me go here. Okay, wait, let me do one thing. What I will do, I will open my this dead function. Where is my dead? Simulate physics. I will copy this, and on begin play I will get it, and I will paste it here like this. Yeah, so now directly our player will be dead after game will start. And now if I will press C after coming close to him, there you can see he's trying to pick. Like there you can see our one montage is playing. Okay, so this is working. Now what we want, once our player will come, like let me show you again what I mean. Now we want, once our player will pick up, like once he will reach at that location, this dead body should be destroyed from the world and it should come to our player's shoulder or whatever location you want. So for that, what we will do, first we want to go for our carry, and here we will simply add a new logic. Like instead of printing a string, just simply destroy this actor. So now it will destroy the actor. So let's see if it's destroying it or not. Oh, sorry, my mistake. Now I will press C. There you can see it just destroyed. It just get destroyed. I know it's look very bad, but we are going to fix this whole thing. But yeah, right now it's working absolutely fine. So now what we want to add, like we don't want every time it will attach to our character, like attach component to component in that way. Instead of that, what we can do, I will simply get my mesh and I will add a child mesh here, which will be always attached with the player, and it will be not visible in the game, but when once this will be happen, it will be visible. So for that, simply select our mesh under add components, add mesh. I will name it carry mesh. We will select our this character, and instead of animation blueprint, we will use a custom animation asset, which is our carry, and we will attach it with a parent socket bone. Right now I don't have any, so I will simply attach it with my pelvis bone and I will adjust it as per my need. And just for tutorial, I adjusted it like that, but I believe you are definitely going to make a proper socket for it, then you are going to attach it. But for the tutorial, I'm doing it like this. And always make sure to save your progress, otherwise if it will be crash, you will lose everything. And now inside our event graph, firstly I will simply disable it. Like I don't want it to be visible in our game for default, so simply search for its visibility and we'll make it uncheck. So now it will be not visible in our game anymore. Now what we will do, we want to delete this thing. Like this thing is deleted and this will be, like let me show you what I am saying. Once the montage will be completed, we want to get our the scary mesh and we will set it visible, set visibility, and we can check it. And now if you will see here, like let me go here, and now if I'll press play, then there you can see now after completing the animation, he's on my shoulders. Like yeah, so it's good. But there you find something is glitchy, like our mesh got deleted, then it come to our hands or our shoulders, like everything was bit glitchy. So to solve this, what we can do, open our this montage that we just created, and here we will add a montage notifier. So I think that place is good for just carrying, and here I will add a new notifier and it will be our montage notifier. I will name it as visual mesh. That means once this notifier will be begin, our mesh will be visible. So what we will do, so instead of our complete, we will attach it with our on notify begins, and we will do the same for our carry. So now let's give it a try how it's looking. So there you can see, if I will pick it up now, there you can see it's much more better. Like it's very better, not much more, it's very very better. But that's not enough, because it feels very, like it still feels a bit glitchy. So I don't have a proper animation, that's why it's like that. But to avoid this thing or to hide this thing, what we can do, we can use the start camera fade. So for that, simply get a camera fade. So I will add my camera fade before this all stuffs. So simply move it here and I will add a camera fade here and I will attach it. And for the values, actually I already tested this values, that's why I'm using it. We are getting from 0 to 1.5 and the duration will be 1 second. And after the camera will start fading, we wanna play our this montage, and once this thing will be done, the camera will be completely fade, and once it will be back, let me arrange it first so it will be lot more clear. And once this will be done, we want to again do a camera fade so that it will look much better. And I have this again camera fade, and it's also have, and it's starting from 1.5 and it will be for 1 second. Like I know this values because I already tested it, but you can play with your own values. And lastly, what we want, like let me show it first, then I will show you what we want next. And now if I will come and I will press C, then there you can see perfect. Like you can see it, let me do it again, I like it. So now if I will come closer to my this NPC, I will press it, we can pick it, and there you can see he's on my shoulders. I can carry it, like you can, yeah, I know you will obviously adjust it a more perfect way than I did. and you can perform all the tasks by holding him too. Like, it's perfect. Okay, so next thing that we are going to look at. So now we don't want our character to walk or run. Actually, we want our character speed to be low because of the weight of our this NPC. So for that, simply I will get my movement speed, character movement speed, and from it I will search for set max walk speed, and I will connect it with my walk. So now our max walk speed will be equal to our walk after carrying our NPC. And in last, what we want to do next, like this it, I think that's good. Let's give it a final try. Now if I will carry him, we carried, and our movement speed is also low, but we can still run. You can adjust this movement speed and this all stuffs by your own, but I think that's good for me. And now lastly, what we want to drop our this guy, our this NPC too. So for that, we will first check if we already picked it up or not. So for that, I will create a new bool variable which will check if carried. So I will say it like carried or not, and in last I will set it as a true, because once this thing will be happen, it means we carried our NPC. And now again come to our input, which is our C, and from it we will get a flip-flop, or not flip-flop, let's use a branch. So I will get a branch, and I will get my this carry, and we will check if this carry will be true, then we don't want to do this. If this carry is false, then only we want to do it. And if this will be false, then what we will do, we can simply get our character movement here, because I don't want our character to be float in our world while playing the animation. So I will simply get it, and I will search for set active, and here I will make it inactive for first, and then I want to play my animation, like my montage again. So I will simply copy it, I will paste it here, and this time we will make the montage for our drop animation. So create a montage, and we will assign it here, and we want, once this will be completed, we want to set our, like the thing, like our visibility which we are setting enable, we want to set it disabled again. So we'll simply get it, and on completed we will again make it invisible. So let's give it a try. So here I will go to my this dead NPC, I will carry him, and I can now drop him. So there you can see, like it worked fine, but still it's the same issue. So we have to work on our notifiers. So again, open your this montage, and we want that once it will be there, we wanna just add a notifier. We will add a notifier, and this one will be for disable mesh or whatever you want to say, and we will just add it on the notifiers begin. So now it will look much better. So let's have a look. Now if I will press it, we can pick it up. If I will press C, we can drop it up. But there you can see nothing is, like we dropped it, but nothing is on our map. And after dropping, we also want to get our moment back. So simply copy it and paste it here. Okay, done. And for that, we will do a simple thing, which is spawn actor at location. So from here, we will search for spawn actor from class, and this class will be our NPC. And now if I will compile, you will see we get error because we want a spawn transformation where an NPC will be spawned in the world. So for that, simply come inside our viewport here, add a new arrow or any mesh that will be not visible in our game. We will only use it for getting the transformation. So I will bring it, like, let me remove it. I will bring this arrow something like here, and I will name it as NPC drop, and I will get my this NPC drop arrow, and from it I will get my world location, not location, transformation, and I will connect the return value with my spawn transformation, and after compiling it will be all set done. And now if I will play, you will find that everything is perfect. Let me show what I mean. If I will pick it up, it's perfect. If I will drop him, it's dropping perfect. But oh, I forgot to enable my moment again. Like, it seems perfect. Why? Because our NPC is dead, because we are making our NPC dead in the begin play. Let me connect it to our normal thing. Like, everything is normal here. I will play. Then first I have to kill my NPC. So again I just pressed my jump key. Sorry, my mistake. And let me kill him. Die. Okay, now he's dead. Now if I will just carry him, I carried him. But now if I will drop him, there you can see he's in the standing position, like he's not dead anymore. Why? Because on begin play, like we are spawning over this NPC again, and on begin play it's just doing its, like it will follow this all stuffs, but we don't want it. We want it to simply die. So for that, what we can do, I found a simple strategy for that. Simply go to your NPC folder and create a child blueprint of our NPC, and I will keep it as a child. I will not rename it. I will let it remain like a child, and here I will simply remove it, and I will add our this sorry I will add our this node here, and in our this spawn, like the place where we are spawning our BP NPC, we will spawn our this BP child NPC. And now if I will play, then first we have to kill him. Sorry my friend, just die, just die, just die. Okay, now he's dead. Now if I will pick him, we picked it up, and now I will do it, then there you can see he's dead. So now it's working absolutely fine, and I think we are done with everything. And in hurry, I forgot some of the things. So for debug, let me show you. First thing first, make sure that once our this dropping function will be done, make sure to add this our carry function that we created, set it as a false so that we can again continue over this function. And you can also add this active set active, our movement will be disabled while playing the montage for our carry 2, and on completed it will be active. And do the same here, but instead of like on notifier begins, we will directly connect it with our on complete, or what to say, again enabled when it will be completed. Otherwise it will still float when the remaining part of animation will be work, it will still float from there only. I hope you're getting my words. And I think, yeah, that's it. All the debugs issues that I found, and we are all set done. So that's enough for this video. If you have any query, you can ask me in the comment section, and you can subscribe my channel. Not can, you must subscribe my channel, and you can download this project from Patreon. So show your support at the Patreon. And lastly, you can also join our Discord server for more updates. I am working on this complete project and will bring lots of more interesting thing for you all. So bye bye.